State your name and what you do.
Yo, I'm Oscar, I'm 17 and I'm a young videographer.
Being so young, how do you balance school and videography?
It can be hard, but just gotta make it work. During school, I used up my free time to edit and shit, just apply pressure, work as much as possible, make sure that on the weekends, like, I'm popping out, going to as much shit as possible, and yeah. I get like other kids I speak to that want to make music come to me and they're like, oh, like I find it so hard with school to balance it. But from my like perspective, you can always focus on both.
Right.
Because like people say that when they go to school, oh, it's too much work, I can't make music. But then you see them at the basketball courts the next day or after school. Like if you really apply pressure and spend your time working, then you can make anything work.
How do you utilize your time wisely?
Any of my free time, if something needs to get done, just hop on it. Bodega Studios, I come here a few times after school to work with different people. I have study sessions in school, shit, just hop on Premiere Pro, and yeah.
What motivates you to do what you do?
What motivates me most is mostly my future, bro. Because I see so many kids in school like unsure of what they want to do still now, and that's not a big problem. But you know, I've always wanted to do something creative. You know what I mean? I've never wanted to be like the one to finish school and be like, oh, I'm gonna go to uni for a course I don't even want to do. You know what I mean? Like, so now I've found what I want to do. I can really like apply pressure in that one thing, and just there's no limit.
Behind the image you've created for yourself on social media, how would you describe the real you?
Shit, myself as a person, yeah, I need to start posting more like kind of like lifestyle shit, because obviously I'm a videographer, like I'm not behind the camera a lot. But describe myself, yeah, I'm a very chill person, like easy to work with, always keen to work with new people, always keen to network, and yeah.
If you were to leave this earth today, would you feel like you've achieved or fulfilled your purpose in life? If not, what would you change?
Shit, I mean, I wouldn't be particularly like happy, but because there's always more you can do, you know what I mean? Even at the top, like people think they're at the top and then they just stop working, and then like it becomes a problem. So for me, like I feel like I would change, like I'd probably like honestly just working with people from like I've always wanted to work with people like overseas, different people, because over here in Australia, like there's only a certain limit you can reach, and there's more to the world than just Australia. So yeah, got to put us on the map.
Who are creators you look up to, and are you more influenced by creators in Australia or overseas?
.com Navan, he's probably my favorite director. Mika. A lot of US directors are really cool. A lot of French directors are really cool. They work differently. And then over here, I fuck with Slippin, Nav, Aaron Bull. You know, growing up, always like looked up to their work and shit. So it's cool. Yeah, they're cool. I mean, I'm influenced by both, but probably over here, bro. Because in Australia, I'm not gonna lie, like to get to the top here, it's not easy, but like it's easier. So like when I see people like killing shit from Australia, going overseas, doing crazy stuff, like I really fuck with it, you know what I mean? Because, you know, it's easy to be big over here, but to be big overseas from Australia, it's crazy, yeah. So, yeah.
What are some of your biggest achievements to date?
My biggest achievement up to date, I feel like I've still got a long way to go, but like cool things I've done, shot with DC the Don, that was pretty cool. I listened to his music. Shout out Coco, shout out Glass Hearts, shout out Moonboy. Shooting with Marty Crooks. Shot with him a few times now. Super cool guy. Fuck with his music. Two surreal experiences was shooting in Brisbane 2 weeks ago. I shot Lee opening for Sticky Fingers. Shout out Lee. And then also I shot Lee at Good Life 2. That was a hella cool experience for me. Like meeting people, meeting artists, seeing how they operate. And then obviously like the event I held with Bodega Collective. Shout out Bodega. We held Pastor Mike, me and Monica. Shit was lit. 500 people from my city popped out. So I appreciate everyone for coming. Definitely got to run that shit back. I mean, yeah.
Do you have any big projects coming up?
I got hella stuff coming soon. In terms of what's next, like, honestly, I be shooting every day, like, after school every day. I shoot some shit. On the weekends, I'm always shooting, I'm always editing, like, whenever I get the chance. So, a few events this year. My event Tee Up with Lee, like, that's the main event this year that we're really working towards. Obviously, an event held by the youth, for all ages, like, really just trying to bring Sydney back, trying to bring Sydney Underground together. And then obviously, like, hella shooting more every time I pop out, every time I shoot. I got hella videos planned with different people all around Australia, not just Sydney. I got placements planned with people over in the US, so really trying to touch down on that.
Some words of wisdom or advice you would like to share with those wanting to chase their aspirations?
The advice I give is definitely be outside. Definitely, like, if you feel like unmotivated and you're a creative and you feel like you're not doing enough or you don't know how to make those connections, go outside, go to events. It can be any creative event, and just talk to people, because you can't expect to just make it by sitting at home. Like, even if your work's really good, you still got to have those connections to take you far. So I definitely recommend networking with people, going outside to events, and while also, like, working at home and really just, like, learning. Yeah.